While the mainstream media hides the truth, we're here to expose everything they don't want you to know. What we're going to reveal today about the Democrats will shock every American who still has a shred of decency. Urgent Democrats declare war on abortion survivors, the darkest face of the radical left exposed. In an act of unimaginable cruelty that the mainstream media is desperately trying to cover up, the Democrats have just shown their true face by opposing a bill that would simply protect living babies. What we're witnessing this week in Congress isn't just politics, it's pure evil. Our exclusive sources in Washington tell us that behind the scenes, Democratic leaders are celebrating the blocking of this vital bill. They know they've just dealt a mortal blow to America's core values, and they're laughing as they do it. Let's talk about the shocking statement by Senator Chuck Schumer, who had the audacity to call this baby protection bill a war on women's reproductive freedoms. Patriots, what the media does not want you to know is that Schumer and his cronies are using the language of women's rights as a smokescreen to hide their genocide agenda. Urgent alert! While Schumer and the Democrats whine about science and healthcare, they conveniently ignore the alarming CDC data showing that at least 143 babies born alive after attempted abortions died between 2003 and 2014, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Our exclusive investigation has revealed that these figures are probably a massive underestimation. Inside sources have informed us that there is a conspiracy afoot to hide the true number of babies who survive abortions and are left to die. Bombastic revelation. Internal documents we've obtained show that certain Democrat-controlled states are deliberately underreporting cases of babies born alive after abortions. Why? Because they know that if the American public knew the truth, there would be an outrage against their culture of death agenda. Bishop Daniel Thomas of Toledo, Ohio, a true hero in this fight, courageously exposed the truth that the Democrats are trying to hide. He presented irrefutable evidence of children trying to live, being left to die in bags or closets. This is the shocking reality that Chuck Schumer calls a myth. But the betrayal doesn't stop there, Patriots. Remember the so-called some moderate Democrats who used to support pro-life measures? Well, they've shown their true colors. Bob Casey Jr., Doug Jones, and Joe Manchin, they've all abandoned the fight for life. This is the final proof that the Democratic Party has been completely consumed by far-left radicalism. Patriots, wake up! What we are witnessing is not just a vote in Congress, it is a battle for America's soul. The Democrats are trying to normalize infanticide, and if we don't stop them now, there will be no limit to the depravity they will impose on our nation. Think about it. Every vote against this bill is a vote in favor of letting innocent babies die alone and cold in abortion clinics. It's a vote that says some human lives are disposable. It's a vote that contradicts everything America stands for. Time is running out. While we are distracted by other issues, Democrats are silently building a culture where human life has no value. Every day that passes without this law is another day that defenseless babies are at risk. Imagine a future where doctors are required by law to ignore a living, crying baby simply because it survived an abortion attempt. That's the dystopian future the Democrats are building, vote by vote, law by law. Shocking but true. Our sources tell us that there's a secret list of abortion clinics that have been given explicit instructions on how to deal with abortion survivors. The content of these instructions would make any decent person disgusted. The Democratic establishment is panicking because they know that if this bill passes, their decades-long scheme to promote unrestricted abortion will collapse. Every baby saved is a threat to their narrative that abortion is only about women's health. Their plan is diabolical in its simplicity. First, deny the humanity of the unborn. Then, extend that denial to newborns. And finally, to create a society where human life has no intrinsic value. Each stage of this plan has been carefully orchestrated. Opposition to this law is just the beginning. Next, we will see attacks on the conscience of doctors, on religious freedom, and even on the basic concept that human life is sacred. Patriots, now is the time to act. Our brave Republican legislators are fighting this battle for us, but they need our full and unwavering support. Every voice raised in defense of these defenseless babies is a blow against the Democrat death machine. The battle we face is bigger than any we've seen before. It is no exaggeration to say that the moral future of our nation is at stake. Every American citizen has a crucial role to play in this fight. We cannot stand by silently while innocents are sacrificed on the altar of choice. Patriots, if you understand the historic importance of what is happening, share this message. Every person you wake up to the truth is one more voice in defense of the most vulnerable among us. What's up, Patriot? What do you think of these bombshell revelations? Are you ready to join the fight for life and against the Democrats' death agenda? Comment below and make your voice heard. Your voice is more important than ever. Share your experiences, your concerns, and your ideas for fighting this threat to life. Together we can create a wave of outrage that will sweep the nation and force the Democrats to back down from their inhumane position. If you want to continue receiving real news about the fight for life, unfiltered and uncensored by the pro-abortion media, subscribe to our channel now and turn on notifications. Be the first to know about the next battles in the war to protect the innocent. Remember, every share, every like, every comment is a declaration that you're on the side of life. You have the power to make a difference, to be a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Stay tuned, because in the coming days, we'll bring you more explosive revelations about the hidden agenda behind the Democratic opposition to this vital law. What we reveal next will shake the very foundations of the pro-abortion movement. Together, we can build an America where every life is valued and protected from the moment of conception to natural death. An America that remains true to its founding ideals of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all its citizens, born and unborn. Remember, patriots, the defense of life requires eternal vigilance. As the Democrats continue their relentless attack on the most vulnerable, we must stand firm. Today, this fight is taking place not only in Congress, but in every city, every neighborhood, every American heart. Be prepared, remain vigilant, and above all, never give up the fight for the innocent. The battle for America's soul is underway. The question is, which side of history will you be on?